But we got more to go because there's much more money has been spent on these people. Speaking of spending money in an unfortunate manner, the Buckaroos were in the back doing more of their fake baggery promo type of thing with Renee Moxley Good. And they're going to wrestle later on tonight, oh joy, oh bliss. Because it's the tag team championship tournament. Now that they've vacated their tag team title, at least they haven't had a tournament in, 6-8 weeks now, right? So the Buckaroos...
And WWE's doing one too.
Well, of course, they are. Buckaroos against Private Party. And remember the other fucking guy they paid a fortune to, Okada? Well, his contribution to this television program was to watch this sorry-ass fucking match on the monitor and nod while having no expression on his face. So, let's say he's getting $2 million a year. They said $4 million in the newspapers. Let's wrestler's exaggeration. If he's getting $2 million a year, that's $1 million every 6 months. That's $500,000 every 3 months. That's $250,000 in 6 weeks. That's about fucking 40 or 50 grand a week almost, right? And since he didn't do anything else on this show, I assume they paid him $40,000 or $50,000 to stand there and watch that monitor. Can you dispute my mathematics?
Well, I don't know. I mean, again, I don't know if that car, did they just bring it around to each town? Or did they shoot this? I don't know. I don't know what they're doing.
Well, anyway. So, the match, Buckaroos, Private Party, everything that you would expect, rotten basics, no psychology, choreographed tumbling, the Cucamonga kids bringing out the worst instincts of Quinn and Cassidy because they've never been trained by proper adult professionals and don't know that this is not all about this goddamn Western swing dancing they're doing in the ring. Constant four ways, the worst referee in the history of wrestling, standing there and staring as two middle-aged children play wrestle with their friends. And then here's the finish.
That's verbatim what a top wrestler in this business, texted me in the middle of this match and just said, the worst referee ever.
Well, I mean, how can there be any kind of competition? Who else has ever been allowed to be this bad without being fired? He's friends with the Buckaroos, so he gets by with it. And they don't want a referee because then they would have to actually learn how to do this properly instead of just busting out into whatever the fuck they want to do. So Nikki brings the ring bell into the ring, and the referee grabs the bell away from him, doesn't call for the disqualification, just goes to the corner to hand it out and turns his back for like a minute. So Maddie kicks Cassidy in the balls, but then Quinn has one of the title belts and hits Matt over the head with that. And then the referee turns around to see Cassidy covering Maddie. And it's a 2 count, but Maddie put he's hitting. One of the other ones put the other leg on the ropes. I don't know. But it was a 2 count. So then Quinn missed the cannonball off the top, and the Buckaroos went for the shitty double knee lift. And that's what Nikki draws back and slips and falls down in the middle of the ring. The other brother does the knee, and then Nikki, that slipped and fell down, jumped up and did a knee about 2 seconds later, and the poor guy didn't know whether to go down, wind his ass, scratch his watch. What are they hitting me with? They're falling all over me.
Once you trip, what should you do?
Matt hit him with the knee lift. He should have got up and they should have shot the guy off and done another fucking move, or picked the guy up and done another fucking move. But they're not smart enough. And Shivani, trying to cover up for it, said, well, they switched up the V trigger. There was a little hesitation there. Yeah, because the fucking guy fell down. We all saw it. And the people were like, when they're milking the thing, the people, hey, and then he fucking falls and they fumble it all up, and the people are like, ugh. And then, if you noticed, both of the heels covered the babyface and the referee dropped down and counted. Which is everything about this match in front of the referee was totally fucked up, but he doesn't even know. He's not smart enough. The corpse referee I'm talking about, he's not even smart enough to know how wrestling's supposed to be done. He's never worked anywhere for anybody except these guys and their vanity promotion in Reseda. So this was a fucking mess. Again, I say Mark Quinn is an outstanding athlete. At one time, he deserved better. I don't know where the fuck he's been or what the fuck's going on with him now. Any closing thoughts on... Oh, and by the way, the Buckaroos advance. They continue on to eventually to their march trying to regain the tag team title in this tournament that nobody gives two flying shits about.
And then whoever wins the tag team championship gets to challenge the Blackpool Combat Club for something.
And that's another thing, since they were left out of the tournament because the plumber doesn't want to do a job, then the Buckaroos have to win because then that's the team they would be facing. So they're already calling this goddamn thing.
Bucks FTR in the finals?
Probably just so the FTR can do another job and make the Bucks look good.
Well, then it's even. Then it's, I guess it would be 2-2.
It's far from even at this point. I think we can